Hi, welcome back. This is News Talk 980 CJME. I'm Dave Arnold. A group of guests, of course, in with Trustedsaskatoon.com, answering your questions from Facebook, the Facebook fans. And this is our health and beauty show. Kind of reconnecting here, picking up where we left off with Dr. Miles Bokanak from Advanced Eye Care. Doctor, thanks for holding over the break. Much appreciated.
No problem.
Jumping back into it, here's the third question for you here. Working on computers and smartphones all day really causes a lot of eye strain. That mixed with the dry winter air really stresses my poor peepers. I don't wear glasses or contacts, but like to prolong my sight as long as possible. What do you recommend to give your eyes a rest, besides sleep, of course, to allow them to rejuvenate from the daily strain and dryness?
Yeah, absolutely. That's a very great question because, more and more of us are on computers at least a part of our day, and lots of us are on in front of a computer 8-10 hours a day, so a lot of strain and fatigue does come with that because it's an active activity, right? Driving, looking in the distance, our eyes are relaxed, but staring at a computer all day, our eye muscles have to converge to the eyes, focus the eyes to keep that in focus, right?
Also, so it's because it's not a natural focal distance, and that's where a lot of the strain will come from?
It's because it's a close focal distance.
Okay.
Anything closer than like long distance, within about 10 feet, we're actually exerting focus and convergence muscles of our eyes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, it's an active activity. So if you're at it for a long time, you think, like any muscle in our body, could you do something for 8 hours and not get tired, right? Our eyes are really no different when it comes to that. So a lot of really good strategies to deal with that. When you're working on the computer, we kind of recommend the 20-20-20 rule. So if you're staring at the computer for 20 minutes, take a 20-second break to look at something that's at least 20 feet or further away, just to relax those focusing muscles and the convergence muscles, right?
So you're not really even refocusing necessarily as you're unfocusing and letting the eyes relax.
That's right, exactly, yeah. Also, making sure your ergonomics of your workstation are set up properly is very important, especially if you're a progressive lens wearer. A lot of patients or a lot of people in their workspace have their monitors set straight ahead or looking up at them, and actually your eyes will dry out faster and fatigue faster looking up or straight at your monitor. Ideally, it should be 4 to 6 inches below your straight ahead line of sight.
Okay.
That kind of takes advantage of your neural reflex to do some of that convergence effort for you.
One last question here. This one from Faiza. Do you carry a good range of glasses for kids, especially if they play sports, i.e. strong and sturdy? Yeah, boy, this is flashback time for me, I'll tell you.
Yeah, absolutely. Kids are tough on their glasses. They're always playing. There's sports. There's active activities. So, yeah, we have a great selection of different frames that have, sturdy, spring hinges to the memory metals that flex and bend and twist. And then we do offer, recreational specs for sports so that if they want something that's specific for just hockey or, just football, that way they don't have to worry about wrecking their good pair of glasses, then they're protected with that. We also offer a junior package for all our children so that there's a free change of lenses built into that package. So if there is scratching or damage or they lose them or break them, they're kind of covered, right?
Bonus. Doctor, thanks very much for joining us today. Much appreciated.
You're very welcome.
Dr. Miles Bokanak from Advanced Eye Care. Also in the studio with us today is Tammy Boyce from Shikari Spa. Tammy, hey, good to see you.
Hi, Dave. Nice to be here.
We've got a list of questions for you from Facebook fans here from Trustedsaskatoon.com, the Facebook page. Let's get right into it. This is from Andrea. How do you know if the day spa you go to uses proper sterilization techniques for tools used between clients?
Well, that's actually a bit of a problem because you don't. There's no regulations in place for day spas specifically that are just doing manicures, pedicures, that sort of thing. Mm-hmm. So really, as a consumer, you have to sort of take the onus upon yourself to ask and make sure. At Shikari Spa, we don't ever reuse anything that's disposable. Package that up and we send it home with the client. That way it's not just us telling you that, we never reuse anything. You actually know we don't reuse it because we give it to you.
That's a nice little parting gift, like, Aladon Pardo.
Yeah, well, people love to get people love to get things. So we give them their nail polish as well. Mm-hmm. We really take special care not to.
Well, it's that peace of mind and it's that comfort for the clients.
It is.
That's the bottom line.
And that's one thing that prior to owning a spa, I was frequently disappointed or it's not been
just
used on someone else, not comfortable. And so I just thought this is a good way to show people that
and here's the proof.
This is,
Proof is in the pudding.
And we use, as a consumer, all I say is ask. Make sure you ask.
Now, it kind of leads me in, I guess, to the second question here. This one off Facebook from Cheryl. I think I already know the answer to this. Are your staff certified and registered?
Yes. At Shikari Spa, you will have no service where that person is not certified to be doing that service. Our massage therapists not only have taken the massage therapy course and graduated, but they are also registered with the Massage Therapy Association of Saskatchewan, which is an independent board that certifies them so you know that they're qualified.
They're the real deal.
The other thing about having registered massage therapists is that most insurance carriers will not pay a claim for massage unless that massage therapist is.
So again, is this one of those kind of consumers, make sure that you ask the right questions?
Absolutely. You have to ask. It's the same with estheticians. It's not, right now, it's not like hair styling where you have to be licensed. I believe there is a movement afoot to that, which I'm very happy about. But right now, no, you have to ask.
Asking more questions, I've got another one here. This one from Samantha. What are the best services to get rid of calluses on your feet?
Well, obviously a pedicure. The manner in which we do our pedicures, we use a system that's called Fabulous Feet. And anybody that's familiar with that knows that we utilize a Dremel type tool with specially produced pads that take your calluses off in a minimally invasive sort of way. Mm-hmm. What you should never do, regardless of where you go for your pedicure, if anyone ever tries to use a Credo blade to cut calluses off your feet.
So what is that? What is the Credo blade? How would I recognize one if I see it?
Well, you'd recognize it because they're usually with a hand. They're like a razor blade, and they're in a long handle, and basically it shaves the callus off your feet.
Uh-huh.
Now, there's a few things wrong with that. One is that your odds of being cut are
a little higher, one would think.
Especially with somebody that doesn't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Personally, I think the only ones that should be doing that is a podiatrist or a doctor. That's just my opinion. However, the other thing is that your body does not like to lose that much callus. So it causes an immune response, which tells your body, I just lost my protection, because your feet do need some measure of callus. And if your body believes that suddenly it's lost that protection, it will build that callus up faster and thicker than it was before. So if you've ever felt like a week later, after you've had a pedicure and somebody's shaved your calluses right down, and all of a sudden you feel like they haven't done anything to them, that's why. It's because your body is trying to protect itself.
Wow, some great answers. Good stuff. Much appreciated. You know what? It is time, of course, for us to give away some goodies. We do this every week. We pick one of our questioners at random from the Facebook page. The prize pack this week, really great. $150 gift certificate from Advanced Eye Care Center. 3 months membership at Gold's Gym, and also a gift basket and gifts given from Shikari. So let's see who we got in here. Laura, this is the question that we had on computers and smartphones and eye strain and what we can do to avoid them. So congratulations to Laura. Okay. You can get more information, of course, and all the details on these great businesses and great individuals who run them by going to the website Trustedsaskatoon.com. And check them out on Facebook. Keep sending your questions in. And you, too, may be winning one of our prize packs if we answer one of your questions on the air. This has been the Trustedregina.com on News Talk 980 CJME.